Boeing 737 MAX 8 plane is safe to fly, but it wants design changes after 2 fatal crashes in 6 months. Boeing has announced it'll upgrade the aircraft's software within weeks. Investigations are continuing into the Ethiopian Airlines jet that plunged to the ground minutes after taking off on Sunday. And the Civil Aviation Safety Authority has just announced it's suspending operations of the Boeing 737 MAX 8 in Australia.
Very little survived the impact of this crash, but 2 very important things did. The black box flight recorders. They will be crucial as investigators try to find out why Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 came down in this field. So too will be the accounts of those who rushed to help.
When it passed over our house, the nose was pointing down. It went straight into the ground, nose first, and then exploded.
The tragedy of this crash is hitting hard all around the world. In Nairobi, where the plane was headed, a vigil's been held for the 8 crew. And in a village outside the capital, neighbours mourned the loss of 3 generations from the one family.
My heart is completely broken. This has finished off an entire family, his wife, his children and his mother. We are very sad.
The Ethiopian plane is the second Boeing 737 MAX 8 to crash. The first ploughed into the Java Sea last October. With 2 crashes in 6 months, America's aviation regulator, the FAA, has issued a statement assuring the public the 350 MAX 8 jets in operation are airworthy. But it will require Boeing to make design changes by April, including enhancements to the automated system that prevents the plane from stalling, which can in turn cause it to nosedive. It also wants Boeing to update training requirements and flight crew manuals so pilots better understand the new software.
The pilots didn't know that the airplane was trying to stop itself stalling, and they weren't ready for it when they had 2 cases now of unreliable airspeed that's happened just after takeoff. So they had no chance of fixing a problem they didn't know was existing.
More than 100 companies have ordered the 737 MAX jet, but Indonesia and Singapore have joined China in grounding the planes, and many individual carriers in other countries are suspending flights for now. Singapore's Silk Air, which flies into Darwin and Cairns, has started using other aircraft instead, to the relief of today's passengers.
I'm sure it's probably okay, but who knows, so yeah, rather not.
If it's safety, that's priority, isn't it?
The only airline coming into Australia that plans to keep flying the jets is Fiji Airways. Our pilots and cabin crew receive extensive training over and above the mandatory training set by the manufacturer, the company said. With images like this beaming around the world, the rest are monitoring the situation closely and eagerly waiting for the outcome of the crash investigation. Mazoe Ford, ABC News.